why did you decide to go on the expat sea scouting trip to Puerto Vallarta?
So as a transgender man, I am trying to figure out how to leave the U.S. It's not a safe or healthy place for me to be anymore, in my opinion. And I really wanted to spend some time exploring this part of Mexico as the possibility of living here. So I've been here as a tourist a couple of times for fun with friends, but obviously living somewhere is completely different. And so I wanted to go on a trip where you got to experience different neighborhoods, see possibilities of living in those neighborhoods, and also, see kind of day-to-day parts of life, like a grocery market and a fruit market, carniceria, the bank, all those kind of things were really important. And so I felt like doing it in a trip with a group would be super beneficial and, get to hear from lots of different experts.
And now, having done the expat sea Puerto Vallarta trip with myself and Ian, what would you say about it? Did it tick the boxes for you?
Oh, absolutely. So Shasta, you and Ian and the rest of your team have been amazing. I think you did a tremendous job of putting together a schedule and experience that really, was trying to accomplish a lot of things for a lot of different people that have different interests and reasons for wanting to relocate here. I learned something every single day, every single stop, everything we saw. I was learning things, and being able to see myself in some of the neighborhoods here, actually know what my life would be like on a day-to-day basis, has been worth every single penny spent on this and more. So I really appreciate it.
So just as a transgender man, how did you feel in Puerto Vallarta?
Oh my God, I have felt so light here. Like just, it's like that weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And I know some people might think, well, yeah, you're in freaking Mexico at the beach, but it's not that, because again, I've, vacation places, and this time it just feels different. Imagining myself living here in Puerto Vallarta area and seeing rainbow flags and trans flags everywhere, especially in Zona Romantica, Centro, and other parts, the neighborhoods that I'm considering, Versailles and Fluvial. It's just, it's part of the culture and part of the people here. And there's already like a vibrant, even expat community of trans folks. I got to connect with some of them. One evening we went and had coffee. I got to hear about their experience. And so knowing that I could move here and immediately have a community, and then also get to meet new people, Mexican people who are here who are trans and gender nonconforming, it's super exciting to think about.
That's amazing. So if someone was like, oh, should I go on the scouting trip? What would you say to them?
I would say absolutely. Do not hesitate. Book your spot now. And again, you might be thinking like, well, why do I need to spend money to go around in a tour group for a few days? It's not that. It's not a tour group. You are getting so much information, insights, experience, and again, really being able to see for yourself, is this someplace that I'd want to live? What would my lifestyle be like? What would my day-to-day be like? How am I going to find that community, whatever that is for you? I think you absolutely will get that out of this trip. So it's, as I said, worth every penny and more that I invested in it, and I would say don't hesitate.